a woman shoots her husband 5 times in the face and then never speaks again. She doesn't deny it. She doesn't explain it. She simply stops talking completely. For 6 years, Alicia Berenson remains silent inside a psychiatric facility, becoming one of the most famous criminal patients in the country. Until one psychotherapist becomes obsessed with making her speak. And the truth he uncovers is far more disturbing than the crime itself. Alicia Berenson was a successful painter living in London with her husband, Gabriel, a well-known fashion photographer. From the outside, their life appeared calm and enviable. Their marriage seemed stable, their home beautiful, and Alicia's art was gaining recognition. Then, one night, everything changed. Gabriel returned home late. Soon after, neighbors heard gunshots. When police arrived, Gabriel was dead, tied to a chair, shot 5 times. Alicia was found at the scene, covered in blood, holding the weapon. She never resisted arrest. She never denied what she had done. But from that moment on, Alicia refused to speak another word. Her silence turned the case into a mystery. Without an explanation, no one understood why the murder had happened. She was declared mentally unstable and sent to the Grove, a secure psychiatric institution. Before being institutionalized, Alicia created one final painting, a self-portrait titled Alcestis, referencing a figure from Greek mythology who sacrifices herself for her husband. The meaning of the painting only deepened the mystery. Theo Faber, a criminal psychotherapist, becomes fascinated by Alicia's case. He believes that silence always has meaning and that Alicia's refusal to speak hides a story waiting to be uncovered. Driven by personal and professional obsession, Theo manages to secure a position at the Grove, specifically to work with her. As Theo begins therapy sessions, Alicia remains silent. However, he gains access to her personal diary, written before the murder. Through these entries, a different picture begins to emerge, one filled with fear, anxiety, and the growing sense that Alicia believed someone was watching her. Theo becomes convinced that understanding Alicia's past will reveal the truth behind Gabriel's death. As Theo investigates further, tensions rise inside the institution. Alicia's behavior becomes unpredictable, and Theo's personal involvement deepens beyond professional boundaries. At the same time, his own life begins to show cracks, revealing his struggles with jealousy, control, and insecurity. The diary entries slowly reveal Alicia's deteriorating mental state and her fear that her husband might be unfaithful. The line between perception and reality becomes increasingly blurred. Theo believes he is getting closer to helping Alicia speak, and finally solving the mystery of why she killed her husband. The truth ultimately reveals that Theo himself had unknowingly crossed paths with Alicia before the murder. Obsessed with his own failing marriage, he had followed his wife and discovered her affair with Gabriel. In a moment driven by anger and emotional instability, Theo broke into Alicia's home, tied Gabriel to a chair, and forced Alicia to choose between saving her husband or herself. Traumatized by the situation, Alicia's mind shut down emotionally after Gabriel's death. Her silence was not madness, it was psychological survival. Theo, meanwhile, had buried his own role in the event, reconstructing reality in a way that allowed him to see himself as the one seeking truth, rather than the one who caused the tragedy. The Silent Patient is not only a story about murder, but about memory, guilt, and the mind's ability to reshape reality to protect itself from unbearable truth. In the end, Alicia's silence becomes the only honest response to a reality too painful to explain, while Theo's search for answers exposes the danger of believing our own version of events too completely.